Hello, beautiful people. You are welcome back to my channel. My name still remains Lukman, and today we want to quickly look at how to use honey and salt for financial breakthrough. If you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. Hit the subscribe button and press the notification bell so that when next I release videos, you'll be the first to be notified. And I want to also say thank you to all those returning subscribers who have subscribed and who have been watching my videos and who have been giving their likes and comments. I want to really say a big thank you. And this video, just give it a thumbs up and just share it to a lot of people. So let's get back into it. How to use salt and honey for financial breakthrough. And I'm not just talking about the normal uses of salt to season your food or salt to preserve your food. No, what I'm going to be looking at today is the spiritual uses of salt and the spiritual uses of honey. But we are going to be looking at the two. So the ingredients we are going to be needing are just two. One, we need raw undiluted honey, original honey. Then two, we need salt. Any type of salt we do. It might be sea salt, it might be common salt, the one we use in our kitchens, the one we use in cooking. Any salt we do. So this is how to go about it. Just get a clean white glass bowl. Clean white glass bowl. It might be plain white or it might be the transparent clean glass bowl. Any of the two we do. Once you get this, pour some amounts of honey in the bowl. Once you pour some amount of honey in the bowl, then get a teaspoon of salt and add into the honey. Once you get that, your job is half done. So the next step is use your middle finger like this. I normally call it the spiritual finger. Use this, it has a symbolic spiritual essence. Use the middle finger like this, then you stir the honey and the salt. You stir it together, mix it very well. Once you mix it very well, then that is the second step. The third step will be to now lick some. You can still use your middle finger to lick some and use some in your bathing water. Use some in your bathing water. It is very simple. Get a salt, get honey, pour the honey into a clean glass bowl, white glass bowl, or a transparent white glass bowl. Pour the honey, put a teaspoon of salt. A teaspoon of salt, just put in the bowl, mix with your middle finger. Mix with your middle finger, then you lick some, then you put some in your bathing water. What will this do for you? This is going to open doors of opportunities for you, especially as we are going into the new year. It will open doors of opportunities for you. The bowl, the mixture containing the honey and the salt, as you are mixing together, you know the spiritual essence of salt and honey is simple. Honey means goodness, means sweetness. Then salt itself means sweetness. Because any food that you prepare that does not have salt become like a kind of useless food. It will not be sweet. So if you have salt in your life, what you are saying is that you want sweetness in your life. And if you want honey in your life, you are also saying you want sweetness in your life. There is no way you lick honey and spit it away. There is no way you want to lick honey and spit honey away because it is very sweet. You lick it and you even want more. And there is no way you want to put salt in your mouth. Salt is a cleanser. Salt cleans a lot of things. If you have any bad or negative vibes or energy around you, just use salt. I have done a lot of videos talking about the uses of salt. You can check that in my channel, Smart Idea TV. Just check for videos on salt and check for the others on honey. In fact, the most trending videos in my spiritual life arc is honey, and the honey, the mixture of honey and coconut water, and honey on its own. So all of them have spiritual properties. You might not be aware, but they are spiritual objects that you don't joke with. And again, I want to tell you this. This is a bonus. Make sure honey and salt are always present in your home. If you don't have salt in your home, it brings poverty. If you don't have honey, it also brings poverty, because honey and salt are spiritual substances that should not be scarce in your home. At any point in time, what I do is I make sure I stock the house with honey. I buy honey on almost on a weekly basis because I use honey for a lot of things. So you can get honey and make sure you have abundance of salt in your house. These two spiritual items, you don't joke with it. So once you have this, make sure you lick some and you put some in your bathing water. And the instruction is this: after taking your bath with the mixture, the spiritual mixture of honey and salt, you don't need to dry your body. Just leave your body to dry. Don't use towel to dry the body. Make sure you leave the body to dry on its own. Then you get rest and you go. I have done other spiritual life hacks video. All the things we discuss, you can combine everything. That's what I tell people. Try to combine all these things, because what my spiritual items, the spiritual acts that I talk about are not something that you spend a lot of money. At most, you'll be spending like 300, 400, 200. So just try to do almost everything as we are going into the new year. Before we cross over, make sure you do this before we cross over, so that as you are going into the new year, you are going into the new year refreshed with sweetness, so that when you get to the new year, sweet things will be coming to you. Financial breakthrough, the difficulties you experienced in 2020, and almost everybody experienced difficulty in 2020. And 2020 has been a very difficult year. So as we are moving into the new year 2021, then things will start getting better. Your life will start getting sweeter. And don't forget, what you see is far lesser than what you can't see. There are so many spiritual things that you cannot see with your eyes, except you are initiated into the spiritual realm. If you are not that spiritual, there are so many things that we can't see. Most times we just walk. There are so many things that passes by. There are so many that's with us, that are standing with us, that you are not aware. So you have to take your spiritual life seriously. Don't only focus on getting this, getting that. No, the starting point of any journey is the spiritual journey. Start your spiritual journey on the right way. So as we are going into 2021, I pray that things start to work for the best for you. Your life start to experience sweetness. Your life start to experience goodness, and your finances you start getting breakthrough in your finances. And by the end of 2021, I will be here, you will be there to give testimony to the greatness of the Almighty. So spiritual items, don't joke with it. A lot of people take their spiritual things lightly. Don't take spiritual life things. I'm not saying you go to any diabolical means. Don't go to any babalawo. Don't go to herbalist. What I'm asking you to do is simple. Just do these simple spiritual acts. All these things that we mentioned are given by God, and it is for our uses. Everything God has created, He has created beautifully, and He has given us that power to dominate over all these things. I'm not saying you should go and kill cow. I'm not asking you to go and kill anything. What I'm asking you is simple. Just get these spiritual items and use for your goodness. Until I come your way again, remain financially smart. Don't forget, we can succeed together. Thank you.